Hello everybody and welcome back to War Thunder Mobile. Today we are going to be playing HMS Tiger, a rank 3 British, I think it's a battleship. I think that's the class that it fits in. Though it might not be that. It might be a heavy cruiser. I didn't exactly look into that part, but we're going to try it out. See if it is enjoyable. We have 4 main caliber cannons. We do have torpedoes, which is going to be helpful in the case that anyone gets in too close of a range. Kind of a unfortunate part of the map that we spawned in, though, not depending, but seeing the lineup of what we're going up against, we might do really well, because we do have 2 rank 3s on our team. And I don't know how Gaijin thought this was fair, but we're going to roll with it. Alright, we can't launch anything there. We will turn in this way. Ooh, that very punchy cannon sound. I don't know if I set this volume to the appropriate level where I should have it. Alright, so that first salvo missed, apparently. I do want to make sure that these submarines don't get too close. He does seem distracted with something. Oh, that was a beautiful shot. Alright, let's see if we can nail a second hit. Or something like that. Alright, he's diving a little bit. We might want to take care of this guy now. Full salvo. Awesome. This submarine might not be going to the right place. Okay, his ship is slowing down. He is on fire. Cool. Full salvo on him again. This submarine, I feel like it's going to be an issue. If this one over here isn't. We could get rid of this guy real quick. I'd like to do that, in fact. If we can. I don't know if this... I don't think the salvo is going to finish him off, but... got kind of close. Alright. For now, we got bigger problems right in front of us. Let's go for this guy. I don't know if that's my torpedo in front, but it might hit him. Okay, we'll start a repair now. Fire another salvo. Okay. There's the submarine that's like right in front of me. I'm worried about that as well. And my frontal cannons are getting damaged a lot, which I don't really appreciate. Didn't even check that for damage. Now, this submarine that's right in front of us, if he pops up soon, then I might be able to get him really, really easily. I can tell he doesn't exactly know where we are going. So I'm gonna try to save my some of my torpedoes for this guy. Yeah, he's coming up now. Hello, Billfish. Okay, let's zoom in, and excellent hit there. Finished him off, excellent. Alright, let's slow down so we don't get hit by the torpedoes going out in front of us. And work on this Kirov now. Go a little bit lower below the waterline. That should be good. Okay, his steering is gone, but I can't target him anymore. This submarine isn't really a threat. I just want to get rid of these guys that are in front of me. And we should be good to go. So far, the only issue I'm seeing is that the frontal cannons, now this might just be with the enemies that I'm facing, but frontal cannons tend to get taken out a lot. And that doubles your reload, or at least prolongs it, and that's not great. Because if we have a long reload, we're not going to be doing so hot. But fortunately, I'm not too concerned about it for now. We will turn. Okay, he's been knocked out of being able to steer. Gonna continue to go maybe for more so the left side due to where he's turning. We'll start a repair now. Excellent salvo hit there. With any luck, this guy's going to be done in a little bit. Königsberg is still firing full salvos. Let me respond with a little bit of something. We are still outputting far more damage than they are, of course, so... Okay, didn't mean to fire that last salvo. Submarine over here could go down sooner or later. Can we get torpedoes off on this Königsberg? I don't think so. Alright, let's start going forward again. Turning. Kirov is also kind of trying to get out of range. It's a very interesting tactic that they're using right now, which is kind of just them running. Because they do not want to face me, as we can tell. We are outputting a lot of damage. Alright, this time I'll try to wait until we take a little bit more damage, then we start repairing. That'll be good. And, I mean, the strategy is kind of working for them. I'm not hitting my shots super well. Come on. It's kind of annoying, really. Alright, good hit there. If I could just get your, I don't know. The, yeah, their control tower. Or smokestack, so they don't have control anymore. I would appreciate that. Gotta get those rear turrets working. Because I'm more vulnerable if they're not. Come on. And we're slower now, which is great. Loss of control, excellent. So now he's gonna deploy smoke any second now to try to get himself from being harmed in this situation. Or maybe not. He might not. He might not have time to. Ooh, that heavy bass sound. Alright, he's done. Königsberg is still left. Let's put that there until we're finished repairing. Alright. Any more torpedoes? No. Let's repair now. Start repairing. And if I could, I'd like to get those rear turrets over here. I don't think I'll be needing them for now. We seem to be doing fine without them, but hey, I mean, it would be nice. Alright, now just the submarine left. Now, this might be the most difficult part of this whole thing. Especially at range. And I just keep firing around him until something hits. Jeez, these cannons are very, very bassy. And I understand why, it's just kind of more so than I expected. Alright, we are closing in on the submarine, so he is submerging. We're working on it, man. Again, Gaijin, probably don't do this where you put 2 people at rank 3 up against a fully rank 2 enemy team. It's not really fair or nice, and I feel a little bit bad about it, but these are the circumstances which I am in, so I'm trying to, you know, still win the battle, of course, because I don't want to lose or think of my enemies any less, even though they're not as strong. Because, of course, they're still potentially potent, which is what I'm concerned about. And we are getting closer, meaning our guns will be a little bit more accurate on actually hitting the submarine, which is desirable. Excellent. That was a great match. Now, based on that, I don't think the Gaijins I don't think the snail's going to be forgiving in the next one, because that was actually fairly easy, of course. Hopefully the snail is a little bit more fair. Let's see. No. Okay, so this is actually an issue, where the between of rank 2 and rank 3, the matches aren't exactly fair. And dare I say this is even worse because we have 2 submarines on our team and then 2 heavier ships, while they only have one. Well, they do have 2 subs as well, but only 1 rank 3 ship. So if if I can gather anything from the last match, it's that this current match isn't going to go so great for the enemy team. Alright, Tone, way over there. We're going to take care of Tone. I don't know if this is actually the best strategy, because we're going to be going real loud and proud over here. Yeah, Nuremberg's already firing back. We're gonna do a full salvo now. Alright. If I have the attention of both Nuremberg, Tone, and the Type 7 sub, this is gonna be a very sad match. And Rhineland over here. If I can manage to get all of them to be firing at me at the same time, this is going to be very rough. Alright, we'll drop smoke over that way. That was further, or closer than I intended. I didn't exactly mean to... No, I meant to put smoke further to the left is what I'm trying to say. That guy needs some attention. And we're just going to continue to push forward. 26, see, we hit that submarine as well. Awesome. Alright. Looking through the smoke here. Jeez, these guys are going crazy. Alright, we were hit by something. Alright, Tone is still paying heavy attention to us and has now dropped smoke. That's great. Beast got the, I think the little plane that was right in front of me. Alright, Nuremberg is already pretty low. I did not need to repair there. I shouldn't have done that. Alright, almost a full salvo there. Or as much as we could do. Fire, that's good for us, bad for them. Alright, I gotta get these other cannons around. We're gonna hit, yeah, we hit the island. Alright, Nuremberg, will you quit it? Not a huge fan of you. Jeez, we are extremely slow. We gotta get rid of Rhineland especially, because that thing's gonna tear me to shreds if I don't. Okay. We're doing a decent amount of damage. I'm surprised he hasn't popped smoke yet. Might get away with getting this guy if I can put in another salvo. That might have done it right there. Yep. Alright, now to deal with the submarine. That's our more immediate threat. Okay, we got a hit there. That's nice. Where is he going? Turning around this way. Alright, another hit. That was not... It's not enough damage, Gaijin. We're not going to get anywhere with that little amount of damage. Tone is actually way over here, surprisingly. Submarine. This sub is gonna kill me if I don't respond appropriately and swiftly. Get those rear cannons on the target, please. Come on. Yes! Alright, we're safe from that. New target, Tonne. We will get rid of swiftly, and then we'll go on to get Nuremberg. Alright. Our repairs are gone. Actually, I want to check what's behind me. Another sub, great. That's wonderful. To be honest, if I had to imagine one person to end up killing me, it's probably gonna be the submarine. Yeah. Not doing a lot of damage there. Alright, we'll do another salvo of that, and then we will turn left to get full guns on target for Nuremberg. Full salvo. It's out. Alright, start backing up here. So we can avoid the torpedoes that he's sending out. Loss of control on his ship. He's done. Now we just got a pesky submarine to deal with. And we are safe from those torpedoes. Okay. So, I don't know if this is a bit of YouTuber bias or anything, but the snail was very gracious in giving me matches that were kind of heavy down tiers that's not supposed to be possible for naval. And I'm very flattered by this gesture. However, these are not the circumstances we should normally end up with, Gaijin. So if you could make that not happen, that'd be great. Because this is kind of broken in this circumstance. I don't know if this is really even like a proper showing of how this thing would play out too, because of how our circumstances are. Is he just ramming? Okay. Come on. Okay. Great job, Beast. That was very well done. And that's the game. Do I feel that this ship is broken? Not necessarily. I think it's fine for rank 3. However, the matchmaking system for Naval, Gaijin, this is a very clear issue that needs to be addressed. Hopefully, we'll get around to fixing it sometime soon, and we won't have this problem anymore. But as of right now, this was really fun to play, and so long as Gaijin gets this fixed, I won't worry too much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys again soon in the next one.